Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza Like a Dragon. On the last session, we have got ourselves acclimated with a couple mini-games with go-karting and movie watching, and of course we did another test. And in this episode, before we head on to our next location, I was made privy to information via this new demolition spot. I'm pretty sure I just said that the demolition spot gave me the information. It was the chat. It was the chat, okay? While I was doing my recording session. They told me whatever it was. Regardless, it is super appreciated, and it looks like we have another secret shop, and this one seems to be selling a whole bunch of battle items, which I still haven't used, and also a bunch of equipment stuff, which I've been finding some free versions of, but you know what? Always still good to get these places open. And I wanted to get that done before we head on over to where we're actually going to go, which is the bar. Because we got some bonding to do. Hey there, Sayako. How have you been?
Yo, Satchan. 一人で飲んでた。
まあね。何か悪いの？一番も座ったらどう？
どれ？なんか機嫌悪いのか？
そうね。ちょっといろいろあって。
ははん。わかったぞ。
I don't think any of these are good options, except like the top one. It's about the club, huh?
さっちゃんがママをやってるキャバクラでトラブルがあったんじゃねえのか？
あら、店の女の子たちは私が完璧に教育してるって言ったでしょ？トラブルなんて無縁よ。
そうは言っても経営者だった野々宮さんが亡くなって雇われのさっちゃんが舵を取らなきゃいけねえ状況だ。トラブルと無縁ってわけにはいかねえだろう？
あんたって察しがいいのね。確かにお店の方は細々としたトラブルが続いてるわ。でもどれも私が火消しできる範囲のことよ。
じゃあ機嫌が悪かったのは？
妹の菜の葉のことよ。
菜の葉がどうかしたのかよ。なんかあったのか？
うちの家族のことどこまで話したっけ？私結構ベラベラ喋っちゃったよね。
菜の葉と親父さんに口出ししすぎて喧嘩別れした。7、8年前に。
何が喧嘩の原因だったかは話した？
なあ、確かさっちゃんが菜の葉に悪い男と別れろっつったからだ。コンサル会社やってるって彼氏だったよな。
そう。そいつは桂川ってやつなんだけど、どうやら今も菜の葉といるらしいの。
へえ。じゃあもう長い付き合いじゃねえか。
まっとうな相手なら口出さないんだけどね。桂川は清流会にも出入りする半グレでさ、いつもそばに用心棒を連れてるような結構ヤバいやつみたい。元暴走族上がり。私も家出をして少し経ってから噂で聞いただけなんだけど。
菜の葉にとっちゃやっぱり悪い虫だったわけか。さっちゃんの予想した通り。
どうかな。今うちの店の女の子たちに実際の桂川がどういう男か確かめてもらってるとこ。落ち着かないけどその報告を待つしかない。
だから今日は機嫌が悪かったってことか。なるほどな。
でも一番に話して少し楽になったよ。ありがとね、声かけてくれて。
なんだよ、このくらいのことで水くせえな。
Hey, I'm nothing if not a good listener. Definitely going to be some rocky troubles down that path still, though. Speaking of rocky troubles, hey, Adachi. Well, you don't change very quickly.
足立さん、スーツなんか着てどうしたんだい？ 今からここで例の示談交渉があるんだよ。ああ、たかしくんがバンパーをこすった件か。車のオーナーがたかしくんに100万円も請求したから足立さんが代わりに示談交渉をするんだったな。どうせ相手は詐欺師だろうからな。詐欺師相手にわざわざスーツを着込むなんて足立さんも律儀だな。いや、これに関しては事情があってだな。車のオーナーの連絡先を聞こうとして高志に手紙を送ったんだけど、高志から僕も示談交渉に同席しますって返事が来ちまってな。俺はずっと資産家山田を名乗って高志を援助してきたわけだ。やり取りは手紙のみ。この20年間一度も顔を合わせてね。つまり高志君は今日初めて山田さんに会うってことか。ああ、だから俺は資産家のふりをしなきゃいけねえんだよ。そのためのスーツってわけか。資産家にしちゃ色気のないスーツだな。仕方ねえだろ、これしか持ってねえんだからよ。とりあえずここにいるみんなにはすでに事情を説明して口裏は合わせてある。で、春日には示談交渉に同席してほしい。なんで俺が？取り巻きを連れてた方が資産家っぽく見えるだろう。そうか？頼むって。俺一人で資産家を演じきれる自信がねえんだよ。なあ、お願いだ。わかったよ。だけど足立さんは20年前高志くんに事情聴取をしてんだろ。その時に顔を見られてるんじゃ。向こうは当時5歳だ。はっきりとは覚えてねえだろ。俺もだいぶ老け込んじまったしバレることはねえさ。だといいけどよ。
すみません、こちらに山田さんは。
もしかして高志？
はい。
おお、大きくなったな。ああ、いや、初めてだな。初めまして、山田だ。
ようやくお会いできましたね。山田さん、ずっと僕を支援してくださりありがとうございます。
何、君のような未来ある若者を支援することは資産家の務めだからな。
ところでこのお店は？
私が趣味で経営しているバーだよ。ジャズが好きなものでね。
趣味でお店を経営できるなんてすごいですね。で、あなた様は？
I'm the guy who got suckered into this mess. I can't believe I'm putting up with this charade. I am Yamada's secretary.
私は山田様の秘書を務めております。
秘書までいるなんてさすが資産家ですね。
交渉の席に秘書を同席させるのは常識だよ。彼は実に機転の利く優秀な秘書でね。
それは心強いですね。
はあ。ところで、高志くんがこすった車のオーナーってのは？
長谷川さんという方なんですが、そろそろ来るはずかと。あ、いらっしゃいました。
わざわざこんなとこに呼び出しやがって。修理費の100万円は持ってきたんだろうな。
その前にいくつか聞きたいことがある、長谷川さんよ。
はあ、あんたが例の足長おじさんか。聞きてえことってなんだ？
なんでバンパーの修理に100万もかかるんだ？
そりゃ超がつくほどの高級車だからよ。
そうだったのか？
僕、車に全然詳しくなくて。見た目は普通の車みたいでしたけど。
あれはパッと見普通のセダンだが、実は高級なイギリス車でな。本国まで修理に出さねえならねえんだよ。
じゃあ次に事故の状況を教えてもらいましょうかね。
簡単な話よ。俺が信号待ちしてたら、このガキが自転車で横に止まったんだ。そん時にペダルでガリッとバンパーをすりやがった。
高志くん、それは間違いないのか？
はい。最初はズボンの裾が触れたくらいかと思ったんですが、呼び止められて振り返るとバンパーに大きな傷が。
ズボンの裾？ふざけんじゃねえ！ 俺はこの目で見たんだ。ペダルがする瞬間をな。
おかしな話だな。
何がだ？
普通のセダンなら運転席から見えるのはボンネットまでだ。その下のバンパーは見えないはずだぜ。
見えるんだよ、外車だと。お前ら乗ったことないだろ、左ハンドルに。
左ハンドル？またまたおかしいな。あんたの車はイギリス車って言ったよな。イギリスも日本と同じ右ハンドルだぜ。
これ以上ボロが出る前に自分から認めちまえよ。バンパーの傷は最初からついてたもんだったな。そんでその車は片落ちの国産車ってとこだろう。
どうする？詐欺を認めておとなしく帰るんなら見逃してやるぜ。だけどこれ以上騒ぐってんなら俺の秘書が黙ってね。
私は山田様の秘書でありボディーガードでね。
くそ！
案の定詐欺だったな。
それも相当出来の悪いな。
山田さんは最初から詐欺だと分かってたんですか？
まあな、私にとって100万くらい大した額じゃないが、ああいう輩を退治するのも資産家の社会的義務だからね。
すごい！本物のお金持ちってかっこいいですね。
ところで高志、司法試験の方はどうだ？今年は合格しそうかい？
それが先日受けた試験はダメでした。
そうか。残念だったな。
でも合格者の平均年齢は29歳です。僕もそこを目標に腰を据えて挑戦するつもりです。
ってことはあと4年？
はい、必ず弁護士になって山田さんにご報告します。
それは楽しみだな。待ちきれないよ。
それでは今日も勉強があるのでこれで失礼いたします。
頑張れよ。あと4年も送金が続くのか。自分で決めたこととはいえしんどいな。
4年で弁護士になれりゃいいけどな。
どういうことだ？
今回みたいな単純な詐欺に引っかかるなんて。高志くんは本当に法律の勉強をしてるのか？
おいおい、縁起でもねえこと言うなよ。あの子は真面目なだけだよ。案外来年あたり合格するかもしれねえぞ。
だといいけど。
でもまあ今日は資産家山田がうまくいったな。
俺の秘書っぷりが良かったからな。
バカ、俺がうまく立ち回ったからだろう。とりあえず祝杯をあげようぜ。
なあ、一番安い酒でな。
Here, here! Well, it's quite funny what Ichi said about being as British as he is, considering I am British and I give him a voice sometimes. So, technically speaking, he's a little bit British. By association. But with that, we have now unlocked the bonds of Adachi and Sayako to go even further beyond. And that also means more jobs available. I was expecting the karate crew, I was not expecting sad salaryman.
実がなってる。これ柿の木だったのか。改めて見るとでけえ木だな。
こんにちは。あなたも散歩ですか？天気がいいと外に出たくなりますからね。
ああ。
ね、カナちゃん。
あんたたちも散歩してんのか？
ええ。いつも部屋に閉じこもっていては元気になるものもならなくなってしまいますからね。時々こうやって外に出るんですよ。
そうか。
どうせ何をしたって元気になんてならないよ。もうすぐ死んでしまうんだもの。あの柿の実が落ちたら私の命も終わりなの。
もうまたすぐそういうことを言って。すみませんね、なんか。
いや、 気にするな。
それじゃあ私たちはこれで行こうか、カナちゃん。
あの子は病気か何かなのかね。柿の実が落ちたらか。
I was expecting Goofy. I wasn't expecting real talk. Well, one of Persimmon Falls, huh? And I'm wondering if she's actually available for us to continue right now. Doesn't actually look it, unless... I just walk away for a sec. Nope, doesn't actually look like we can continue that sub-story, but I'll definitely keep it in mind. With that said, I think there's one more thing that we can at least do for the time being, if there's no more sub-stories that I can do right now, and that is to get back to a certain other quest, which involves a bunch of cans that need picking up. Oh yeah, it's can quest time. Hopefully can quest that I can get to real quickly if I don't get into a battle. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, moving on. Ah, finally, safety.
Yo, Shinri.
Yo, newbie, what are you feeling today? I'm actually here to see what do you actually have for shops, to shop with. I have absolutely no points. But oh my god, there is once again a whole bunch of stuff that I can get, and I can also. Why do you have the Persona soundtrack? wait a minute. Wait, what? What? Okay. Man is apparently a Persona fan and also has a Scorpion available for me to get. Well, I can safely say I wasn't expecting that to be found in this shop. Who the fuck would throw away the Persona soundtrack? Anyway, whatever. Alright. Let's get to can collecting. So just like before, I just need to pick up the cans. I need to make sure that I get the opportunities as they're available, and make sure that I do not let my competition take them away from me. I really feel that need for speed right now. Honestly, I'm gonna say, the amount of different mini-games that are available in this game, even like compared to other Yakuza games, and I haven't even like found all of them yet, it's really impressive, I have to be honest. Also, I completely missed that boost. I completely forgot that I could store it. There we go. And we got a place right there I need to be careful of. Nope, you don't have a lot of cans. This guy, on the other hand, thank you for all of your cans, good sir. Got a minute left. You son of a bitch. Bastard be stealing my cans. So I just realized, holy shit, that's a super huge, like, bit of stamina. There we go, take that from you, perfect. Here we go. 30 seconds left. Got to A rank. I might be able to get to S rank before we're over. I think it'll be like maybe at like 300. Got 20. Oh my god, I just need one more. Just need to make it back. Nope, you're not gonna stop me! We can collect those cans, the Can Man can. bad if I do say so myself. Not bad at all. You racked up a ton. Guess you went all out. Come again. So, now my question is... Does this... It does! It unlocks the next course, if I guess if you get over an S rank. So in that case, we might as well just continue with Conquest for the time being. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think what some of my favorite mini games in Yakuza that has appeared. Honestly, not even just Yakuza, but also freaking like, you know, Fist of the North Star. And Judgment as well. Judgment had that awesome arcade game, which was like a reference to House of the Dead and Yakuza Dead Souls at the same time, which was awesome. There was also, in Fist of the North Star, there was the game that you could find, which was basically like the NES Fist of the North Star game, or like something like it from like the arcade, which was like super cool. Oh my god, oh my god. No, you don't! Haha! Take you as well. But yeah, it's definitely oh shit, oh shit. No! I'm not gonna let you run into me. But like, that was definitely another super cool minigame. And then there was like a golfing minigame that was like super popular from freaking Yakuza 3, which was like a full-on golfing minigame. And then of course there's been a multitude of different fishing minigames because Japan loves fishing minigames. I don't know what it is with Japan with its fishing minigames, but they absolutely adore them. Can't say I can that I'm complaining though, considering I enjoy them too. Go. Around here, don't get too greedy. If I do that, I should be able to get to for S rank, and jobs are good. I'm trying to think if there's any other light ones that I'm thinking that I'm completely missing of. Oh yeah, there was like the of course there's also the real estate mini games and the cabaret mini games from Yakuza 0. And then there's the clan battle, which they had in Yakuza Kiwami 2 and 6, which were also kind of fun. A login bonus, what's that? This game I played when I had a place of my own. Basically, the points to get to keeping up with things. I don't really get it, but I guess I'll just have to collect a bunch of cans. Freaking login bonuses. Does that mean I get the... Yep, I get the hard course. I'm also racking up these points really quickly. But I can at least do the hard course on camera before we get to the end. God, how did I forget about cabaret and freaking, of course, karaoke as well? Yeah, now that I think about it, there's a freaking lot of minigames in Yakuza. I've said before how it's not like, GTA in that sense, and like, Yakuza is nothing like GTA, but if there's one thing that they have in common, it is their love of minigames. That is the one thing that I can give it. Right, so let me head down here. Oh, shit, there's a whole bunch. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Right. Might be able to get both of them if I'm lucky. Yep. You son of a bitch. Oh god. This bitch stole my cans. You don't. Do that. So that spawn. Go around this way up and then run to the dude. Okay, I got to C rank. This is not going so hot this time. There's a whole bunch of them next to each other, so I might be able... You! Fucker! Son of a bitch slammed into me when I was planning to slam into them. Alright, fine. Fine. That's the way you want to do it? I can rumble too! Shit. I need another boost. I need another boost to get through. There's like 4 of them up there. Okay, yep. That just got super bad. I don't call it the hard course for no reason. I am trying to figure out like mini games and then just suddenly out of nowhere. No, you don't. Go. God. 45 seconds left. I might be able to make it. I might be able to get that S rank before we get to the end. If I just go this way. You got wiped out. Shit. Probably shouldn't have turned there. I probably should have gone up. I'm gonna do something risky. I really shouldn't do this, but if I do one more lap, I might be able to. There we go! Come on! Hell yeah! Let's go back. Whew! Give me that kindness stat. And give me all of those points. Racked up a ton. I guess you re-went out all out. Yeah, come again. And the moral of that story is, as I said, minigames are pretty fun. Considering we're on this minigame spree, considering there's also an arcade nearby, why don't we head on over and check it out since we're taking the load off before we do some more story? Why the hell not? I've been thinking of a good time in order to just take the load off and just have some fun, so sure. Spend a lot of time working. Let's see what we got. Virtua Fighters 2, we got Outrun. Wow, yeah, they're keeping all the classics, huh? Oh man, I love video game. I'm pretty sure this was the exact same cabinet that was in Judgment. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same. And then, of course, we got the claw machines. Do we actually have... Let me see if I can change the prices, because there is actually something I need to get. It might not be from here. I need the II doll for that collection. Hey, we also got Fantasy Zone. I think I did have Fantasy Zone, but I don't think I played much of Fantasy Zone compared to everything else. You know what? Let's play some Fantasy Zone. Also, because it was related to the vocational quiz that we had to do. Right, triangle to add credit, rapid bombs, rapid fire, shoot, select parts, and bomb select parts. Got it. Long ago, far away in space, there existed a fantasy zone where a courageous hero called... Oh, okay. We didn't know what his name was, but he shall live on in our memories. You want to talk about freaking ancient ass video games? Well, not quite ancient, but like basically, how do I get out of the shop? Oh, I can actually, oh wow, I can also change the resolution and do all of that fun stuff. There we go, that's how we exit. Part select, oh shit, god, I've never played Fantasy. Was Fantasy Stone a thing that you could play in previous Yakuzas? I think it was, I just don't think I ever actually played it. Because I do not remember this at all. I've mentioned before, I like my shoot 'em ups, but this is slightly different than what I remember. Just a smidge. Ah, it's only available for a select amount of time. Okay, good to note. I think I played Fantasy Stone like once. I didn't do a very good job with it. Okay, okay, there's my bombs. Thank God I have this rapid button, because if I didn't, I would have to do that shit. Oh, it's fine though, we could just continue. I must admit, I have not played a good shoot 'em up in a while. There has been a few that I've been wondering if anyone, in all honesty, would be interested in, like, having, like, a shmup day for, like, streaming or something. Because I got quite a few. I've got, like, Ikaruga, there's a few that I want to get, like Radiant Silver Gunner. There's, what is it called? Asterbreed, I think, which was, like, a more modern one that got released, which was, like, super cool, which is to do with mechs. And that's a super dope one from a Japanese indie studio. I think it's Asterbreed. And of course you get the shmup sections and just random video games like in a lot of Platinum games, or that one part of No More Heroes, which exists. Oh god. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Then you got like Toho, that's also a popular shmup franchise. I haven't actually done much with Toho because I'm not sure if I have that amount of like the hardest. I'm not like a good at shmups, I must admit. I think the hardest, I would say Ikaruga is definitely like the hardest that I've played, probably. And then there was the re-release that came out for Ikaruga on Switch, of all things, which is actually a really good re-release because it has nice options. This is where I just, like, bring out something like, I don't know, what is that? What is that NES shmup? There's a few. There's Life Force. There's, but there's also, what is it called? Samurai Nation? Where you play as, like, the decapitated head of, like, an ancient samurai demon. Just going around blowing up America. I think it's called, like, Samurai Nation or something along those lines. Zombie Nation. And then there's, like, Cho Anarchy, which is, like, a super weird one. I'm pretty sure that's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just that randomly appears from it. There's a bunch of weird shmups that you can get. I feel like I should have been, like, progressing more, but I was just ending up just talking about shmups for a while. And that's Fantasy Zone. Hey, you know what? I still got first, so you know what? Good enough for me! And as always, we still got one more thing that we need to do before we end off the episode, and that is we got to head on up to a certain vocational school because I still got a crap ton of tests I need to do, and I got money to burn. Alright, ma'am, I'm here once more to take a test. And apparently, my sources have told me that the underworld studies would be something that would be quite fun. Let's do this. Underworld Studies. Andre Richardson was the head of globally known weapon smuggling organization. What was the name of his organization? Oh, we are doing this, are we? It was called Black Monday. Though the Tojo clan is composed of many powerful members, there is one who stands out as the specialist militant and has feared as many as the Mad Dog of Shimano. What is the name of this individual? That would be Goro Majima. Many other Yakuza organizations exist aside from the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. Which of the following is not one of them? Oh god, it's the Teihai Association? Oh shit, I think it's the Teihai Association. That might be a trick question though, because it's the only one. Going with it! Jin Goda was the father of Ryoji Goda, who was known as the Dragon of Kansai. He is also a former chairman of the Omi Alliance, but which generation? Oh god, that is 4th. He's 4th generation. Because they're on 5th right now. Going for it. The Tojo clan boasts having the highest headcount when it comes to members. As such, many subsidiaries have formed, some exceeding all the way to 3rd-string families. Which of the following is not a subsidiary of the Tojo clan? The Saejima family, the Nishiyama family, the Tamashiro, or the Hakuho clan. It's one of these two. It's one of these two. It's one of these two. I want to say it's... my gut is telling me it's the Tamashiro family. Welcome to the part where I'm outed as not a Yakuza fan. I did okay! I'm genuinely curious on how well I did on this one. I got them all correct except for this. 4th. Yeah, it was 5th. Okay. Jin Godo was such a capable leader, he was said to have laid adamant foundation for what would become the modern Omi Alliance. The Jinwan Mafia and the Snake Flower Triad are each their own established mafia organizations, and Black Sunday is fake. It is extremely important to know how to correctly spell his name, as some members of the Tojo clan were reportedly beaten within an inch of their lives after misspelling his name in a Christmas card. How did you get this information? Like, the second one I could kind of understand, but how did you find out that? That must have been one hell of an example. The Taihai Association was an internal faction within the Tojo clan's Dojima family that was led by Hiroki Awano in the late 80s. And the Okinawa-based Tamashiro family is the 5th-string family, while the rest are direct subsidiaries of the Tojo clan. Well, there you go. I know Yakuza. And you know what? I've ended like the last few episodes in this building, so let me actually just yeah, you know what? This will do. And with that brings us to the end of the episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Yakuza Like a Dragon, remember to do all that junk I keep on saying to do, and I think next time we spent a good amount of time going around doing some sub-stories, but I think it's about time. Oh, no, never mind. We got the sub-story right there. Well, you know what? That will have to be saved for next time. So, I'll see you guys next time, where we will continue the main story of Yakuza Like a Dragon. See you guys then.